I've spent a lot of time in the past few years building and shipping sites for my own projects and for clients who expect enterprise level reliability. And to be honest, I'm tired of the constant marketing hype and endless rollout of new AI website builders that still carry the same core limitations. We've all seen the impressive demos. You type a sentence and a flashy landing page appears in a few seconds. It looks fascinating until you actually have to deliver for real usage and deployment. At first, I thought I was just being overly critical. Then I decided to look up what other builders were saying about these products in engineering communities. And it's the same complaints on Quora, Reddit, Stack Overflow, and other agency groups I follow. Feedback: these tools are great for a demo, but they're useless for a deployable project. The AI usually delivers a promising first pass, but try to move further than that initial prompt to refine and create something meaningful with precise positioning, responsive behavior, or production level details, you lose control. It turns into a black box. This constant loss of control has made me stop trusting most AI website builders for real projects. It often feels like the old way is still the only reliable method for shipping something stable. So when the team at Onepage reached out about their 2.0 update, I didn't just take their word for it. You might remember I reviewed their Onepage AI 1.0 earlier this year. I think it was really awesome, but I still wanted to confirm if they addressed the control problem or just added more layers to the same black box. Their approach combines vibe coding, promptable controls, and parallel workflow. There are now two natural ways to build with this new 2.0 version. You can generate sections directly inside the Onepage editor and refine them visually as you go, or you can start the process inside Claude. Now, this already sounds like the middle ground we've been looking, which is infrastructure that respects an engineer's natural thinking environment and the need for precision while using AI to speed up the repetitive parts of the building process. So I'll be testing Onepage AI 2.0 in real conditions to see whether it actually closes the gap between fast AI generation and the level of control serious production work demands. What makes Onepage AI 2.0 worth looking into is how deliberately they've approached the central tension we all experience with modern AI website builders. Instead of forcing you to choose between fast AI generation like Lovable and full visual control like Webflow, they've built a system where both can exist within the same workflow. You can describe what you want in plain language, the AI generates the section, and it appears directly in the editor alongside your traditional no-code blocks. What's even more interesting is that with MCP, you can begin building entire sections directly from Claude, which is where a lot of my thinking and early planning already happens. I describe the page the way I would to a colleague, and those ideas appear in Onepage, ready to be refined on the same canvas using the same visual control. Whether the first draft starts in Onepage or in Claude, the end result, it's the same. AI-generated content and traditional no-code elements working together in a single editable environment. The interesting part is what happens when you start editing. You can drag, rearrange, or modify both the AI-generated sections and the regular ones using the same tools. No break between them. When you look at the finished page, you can't really tell which parts were created by AI and which were built traditionally. It becomes one complete cohesive website. Now, the real challenge begins when you need to refine it. With most AI builders, you're often locked into the initial output. Making meaningful adjustments frequently requires returning to the prompt, with no guarantee of consistent results. Onepage AI 2.0 approaches this very differently. Every vibe-coded section includes its own dedicated visual control panel that functions exactly like a traditional no-code block. What makes this particularly practical is the ability to add missing functionalities on demand. Instead of having to reprompt a whole section and risking disruption to the layout, you can use the localized prompt field within that specific section. Each AI-generated section automatically comes with that visual control panel. You can tweak everything: text, colors, spacing, padding, without writing any code. And if a control is missing, you can just ask the AI to add it right there. Another major advantage is how it eliminates one of the biggest workflow bottlenecks in today's AI tools: constant interruptions caused by generation delays. Onepage 2.0 handles this by letting you run multiple tasks at the same time. While you're inside the editor, tweaking copy, adjusting spacing, or polishing a section, you can have the AI build out other parts of the page in the background. As you can see here, I'm finalizing the hero section, but the system is simultaneously generating the testimonials and the FAQ blocks further down in the canvas. The moment they're ready, they just snap right into the page structure. The editor never locks up and you don't lose your focus. Instead of waiting around for a model to finish rendering a section, you can keep building without interruption while the AI handles the background work. After testing Onepage AI 2.0 in real working conditions, here's my honest assessment. This is one of the more considered approaches I've seen in the AI website builder space. Rather than trying to replace the builder, it focuses on solving the practical problems we consistently face: loss of control after generation, iteration, disrupted creative momentum, and outputs that often struggle to hold up under real production demands. The combination of vibe coding, promptable controls, parallel agent workflows, and the ability to start building directly from Claude through MCP creates a meaningful middle ground. You retain full creative and technical oversight while gaining genuine acceleration where it matters the most. It's not a perfect solution, and it won't be the right tool for every situation. For example, it's not designed for building complex full web applications like Lovable. It's specifically optimized for websites, landing pages, and marketing funnels. However, for agency owners, freelancers, marketing leads, and anyone responsible for shipping their own professional websites, Onepage AI 2.0 feels like a notable step forward. I'll continue following its development with interest. Thanks for watching. Links to Onepage AI 2.0 are in the description down below. Catch you in the next one.